they told me that this might be a dice roll, right? Like I said, I wanted to listen to more Frank Zappa. I did some looking, I did some digging. I looked up what a whole bunch of people were saying I should be given a listen to. This one popped up. Now, when I decided to listen to this one, there was a massive, I won't say massive, there was a large audience that was like, oh, if Walter listens to Shake Your Booty, Walter might not listen to Frank anymore. And understand, I am sold on the enigma that is Frank. Even if this one is a little bit hard to swallow, I'm digging in. So rest assured, even if I think that this album is a stinker, I'm here for the ride. I want to see the whole catalog, not just the ones I like. That's not what a musical journey is about, right? Like I've got to give everything a try. So, with the understanding that if this album is not my favorite, I'm not going anywhere from the journey. I set out to do something. I intend to do something. Um, Connect the dots there. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I'm going to listen to Shake Your Booty. I have no idea why people are saying you might not come back to Frank for listening to it, I guess is really the point I'm making. So I guess I want to give you the confidence that I'm going to continue on my Frank journey, but I also am sitting here puzzled, getting ready to hit the play button on this album because what the frig has people saying that to me is basically the context I'm coming in here with. I have literally just obsessed over everything Frank has done. Not many people can wear one of these so proudly, and he does, and he does. So so it's filthy dirty. Well, here's the thing. Without an open mind, there's no way to know. And here's the thing: if it's filthy dirty, I will be able to walk away from this and say for myself, that was filthy dirty. And I'm fine with it. So, guys, I am going to hit the play button. Before I do, I want to know, do you guys, who is here for the first time listening to this with me and who has already heard this? Let's get a good gauge of the chat right now. Before I hit the play button, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter. Sorry, Frank's sitting here staring me down. You don't see it the same way I do, but this man is like right near me. That you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. It really is the most fun discovering music with a group of people where some have heard it and some haven't, and it's just all open fun for discussion. So yeah, and just so we know, if this is a lyric thing that gets offensive, we're a whole bunch of people here that love each other and can recognize the humor in music. Okay. So we're going to see it for what it is, whether it's satire, whether it's humor, whatever. We're not going to approach this from a nose up to art perspective. That's not what this channel is about. That's never going to be what this channel is about. If you want to hang out with us, come chill with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We would all love to have you by. Guys, without further ado, it looks like we've got a pretty even mix of those who have and those who have not heard it. So let's shake our booties, shall we? With Frank Zappa's Shake Your Booty, released in what I'm told is 1979, not 2012. It seems like Spotify kind of punked us there. So just for perspective, I think that the recording was done in 1977 and then that the official album proper was released in 1979. Can you guys verify that for me? Later went on to form Missing Persons with other Zappa alumni. Got it. I've never heard Missing Persons. So, and thank you for the correct. Here we go. I have been in you. Oh. such soulful church music sound. Okay. I love this sound though.
Well, I have been in you, baby. You have been in me, and we have been so intimately entwined, and it sure was fine.
Yeah, it was.
I have been in you, baby. You have been in me.
What do you think he means there? Like spirit, like, you know, like, or like.
And so you see, we have been so together. I thought that we would never return from forever.
Oh, I thought it was gonna get big and it didn't. Not like spirit, more like. Hang on, I was laughing at the index finger comment, kind of laughing about it, like, you know, it's like in 1979, Frank there being like, men can do butt stuff too. That noise though?
I have been in and out of you, and everywhere you want me to. Yes, you know it's true. And while I was inside, I might have been undignified, and that is maybe
His vocal editing is so interesting here.
I don't know.
Many
Maybe
layers.
so, but what's the difference now?
Ween so learned from Frank Zappa. It's unbelievable. This is the time when becoming a sellout was a huge insult nowadays. Okay, gotcha.
Ah, little girl, there ain't no time to wash your stinky hand. Go ahead and roll over. I'm going in you again.
Remember earlier when I said like this or like this? I think I meant to say like this or like this.
You again.
I'm saying Ween is Zappa coded. Totally a different thing.
In you again. In you again. I'm going in you again. I'm going in you again.
Why is this the most rockin' way ever to be like, I'm going in you again? Guitar minis! Yes! Spiritually interesting. This is off to a real rough start, guys. I'm blushing.
You can go in me too. That's true. I'm going in you again, baby. And later when we get through, I'm going in you again.
And he's back!
In you again. I'm going in you again. In you again. I'm going in you again. In you again. I'm going in you again.
And it transitions right into Flakes. We need that, so I'm gonna go back so we can observe the transition a little closer. But guys, it occurs to me that this album may just very well be about Dirty Dragon love. I think that this is an album about Dirty Dragon love. So I'm gonna just I am as vanilla as I look. I am what some people call like a prude. I'm basically a never nude. Okay, like I have cut off shorts beneath all of my clothes. It's a thing. So that this one is going to be a journey. Okay. There are dozens of us. Thank you, Plus. Somebody who gets it. If you know, you know. Let's check this transition out, though. Let's get back in you again. What a transition, dude.
They don't do no good.
Okay.
They never be working when
You hear the bass voice?
They waste your time. They're wasting mine.
I think I'm hearing like 6 different voices off of just a quick count. Panned in different ears. You've got, oh my gosh. I love it. And I say, I'm making jokes about how prude I am. I'm at least vanilla with like a maraschino cherry.
All the should.
At
They
least.
waste your time. They're wasting mine. California's got the most of them. Boy, they got a host of them. Swear to God, they got the most. And every business on the coast. Yeah, swear to God, they got the most. And every business on the coast. They got the Flakes.
This feels like it's almost a reference to St. Alfonso's. You know what I mean? It kind of has it brings me to that.
Yeah, swear to God, they got the most. And every business on the coast. They got the Flakes. You can't fix your brakes.
Nope.
You ask them, where's my motor? Well, it was eaten by snakes.
Oh my
You can stab
gosh.
and shoot and spit, but they won't be fixing it. They're lying and lazy. They can be driving you crazy. Swear to God, they got the most. And every business
This is
on
cool.
the coast. Yeah, swear to God, they got the most. And every business on the coast. Take it away, Bob.
Take it away, Bob.
I ask as nice as I could
Is he in
if
character?
my job would.
He is being Bob Dylan right now.
Take it away, Bob.
I ask as nice as I could if my job would
This is
somehow be finished by Friday. Well, the whole damn weekend came and went, Frankie.
Wanna buy some Mendy's, Bob?
You know what? They didn't do nothing. But they charged me double for Sunday. Now you know, no matter what you do,
what did the Bob think about
they're
this?
gonna cheat and rob you. And then they'll give you a bell that'll get your senses reeling. And if you do not pay, they got computer collectors that'll get you so crazy till your head'll go through the ceiling. Yes, it will.
I love Bob Dylan so much. But I love Frank Zappa throwing satire on the Bob. I like Adrian Belew. I've been in love with the man ever since I saw him play Mate Kudasai. Shout out to whoever gave me that song from way back. This is so Bob without being Bob, right? Like we all knew wanna buy some Mandy's, Bob? Like, we all knew who he was talking about, and it makes me so happy, especially because I'm kind of on like a simultaneous Bob and Frank journey, right? Like, these things have been happening sort of side by side in their own realms, all to themselves. So to see this particular thing happen, and like, I got excited whenever, we've seen Bob referenced before, but yeah, Bish, me too, dude. Me too. This to even just get this thrown in here makes me so happy. Again, in that it's like it's such a caricature of him, which is to say, it's embellished, but it's Bob.
That'll get your senses reeling.
Really? Even like the harmonica.
If you do not pay, they got computer collectors.
So we don't. What did Bob Dylan say about Flakes?
Crazy, till your head'll go through the ceiling. Yes, it will.
The horns. Or a synth, maybe? Yeah. There's such a texture to this sound.
I'm a moron and this is my wife. She's frosting a cake with a paper knife. All what we got here's American made. It's a little bit cheesy, but it's nicely displayed.
That's why you guys were saying it's a little bit cheesy. Friggin' get it now. Bingo bango, thank you. I love when I get the Easter eggs connected, guys. I love it. And there's no way to know it unless you're paying attention to both things simultaneously. Thank you for making this a part of the stream. You don't even know that you do it until it happens, but thank you, because it makes me so happy.
We don't get excited when it crumbles and breaks. We just get on the phone and call up some flakes. They rush on over and wreck
It's a
it
Bob
some
fan.
more. And we are so dumb, they're lining up at our door. Our toilet went crazy yesterday afternoon. The plumber, he says, never flush a tampon. It's great information, cost me half a week's pay. And the toilet blew up later on the next day. Yeah, yeah.
So Baloo is playing the guitar for this. Is Frank also playing? Or is he just primarily composing here? What is this stain? I love his guitar work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love that transition into this walk. The fuzzy bass tone. What did it say? I don't know. Breaks, flakes, maybe? Flakes, flakes. Don't know why, love her like I do. For all the trouble that she put me through. I couldn't help but hear the river. Can you guys hear it too? Why was that Patrick Starr singing Flakes? And the harmonies. This wails, dude.
We are millions and millions. We're coming to get you. We're protected by union, so don't let it upset you. And escape the conclusion. It's probably God's will that civilization will find to a stand.
So ahead of its time, man. Oh my gosh.
We'll make it all happen while your children are sleeping. Your puppy is scrapping. You might call us Flakes or something else you might coin us. We know you're so greedy that you'll probably join us. We're coming to get ya. We're coming to get ya.
Cage the Elephant was my first concert.
Coming to get ya. Coming to get ya. Coming to get ya. Coming to get ya.
Amazing song. Amazing transition. It's like, it kind of reminds me of the band Fear. If you like punk rock, except that guy's face makes a crazy noise. But I didn't think I would hear like Frank Punk. This is lit, guys. And who is doing the vocals? Whoa.
Some of you might not agree, but you probably likes a lot of misery. But think a while and you will see. Broken hearts are for assholes. Broken hearts are for assholes. Broken hearts are for assholes. What you gonna do? 'Cause you're an asshole.
It's ripping so hard.
Maybe you think you're a lonely guy.
Maybe you think you're a lonely guy.
Maybe you think you're a lonely guy.
Dude, it wails. It kind of, again, I feel like this kind of gives me the same sort of vibe as like modern Ween. Like Ween absolutely ripped off Zappa, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's just not a simple other way to put it. But for them to go into all of these different kinds of things, it really does set like, it's like this album has been like a rock opera, so to speak, right? Like, it's got so many different scenes. It's a friggin' movie for your ears. And I've said this about almost every Zappa album I've heard so far, and it just rings true every single time I hear it. It's like watching such an interesting movie that's funny and artsy and like WTF-y. I'm so captivated with him. Even when I'm like, why? It's like, embrace the why, and you're gonna have such a great time with Frank.
Maybe you think you're a lonely guy, and maybe you think you're too tough to cry. So you went to the grape just to give it a try.
Bro.
And
Without a
Dagmar
doubt, the ugliest son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life.
was his name. 1, 2, 3, 4. The whiskers sticking out from underneath of his pancake makeup
He was a beautiful lady.
nearly drove you
Was that Ruth?
insane.
Let's talk about leather.
And so you kissed the little sailor
Tex Abel, starring in the latest
who had
Shepherd
just
production.
moved from Spain.
Sir Richard Pumpelo.
You sniffed the reeking buns of angel,
Tale of a demented bread boffer.
Okay.
acted like it was
Cucumber
cocaine.
eggs, fine whole wheat loaf.
You were dazzled by the exciting new costume of
Then
Coco.
on Tuesday night, Caesar's back in town.
In a way you
W's
can't
for Ruth,
explain.
dude.
Facing off no holds barred tag team
And
grudge
so
match
you
with
worked the wall
Kona.
with Michael,
379 pounds of
which
Samoan
gave your back
dynamite.
an awful strain.
Volcanic hell.
But you came back on Sunday for the gong show.
Thursday Thursday, 2 nights.
But you forgot what I was saying. Cause you're an asshole, that's right. You're an asshole.
Are we gonna go back to the punk thing?
Yes, you're an asshole, that's right. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
You say you can't live with what you've been through. Well, ladies, you can be an asshole too. Pretend you ain't got one on the bottom of you. But don't fool yourself, girl. It's looking at you. Don't fool
The
yourself,
wood
girl.
blocks?
It's winking at you. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's blinking at you. That's why I say I'm gonna ram it up your poop chute.
Cornhole.
Ram it up your poop chute.
Fist fuck.
Ram it up your poop chute.
Wristwatch. Crisco.
Ram it up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your poop.
You know how sometimes they really got me there in the second half, you know? So I have so much I want to say about the song, but I think I'm going to tread softly and instead say I respect it. I was debating on whether I was going to like the song on or off stream. I'm going to like it on stream. I don't care that you know that I enjoyed this song. And I don't care if you enjoyed this song either. You know, and if you don't like that I liked the song, I know something that can happen to your poop chute. Not from me, of course. I'm just, maybe I should just say suck a butt. Neither here nor there. I liked the song. I don't endorse any kind of tomfoolery without consent. And this is just kind of going to Browntown. This is the weirdest way I've ever outroed a song. So I'm just going to run an ad, go, you know, dab the sweat off of my forehead and be right back. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get back to it.
Going right up your poop chute. Don't fool yourself, girl. It's going right up your.
I knew you'd be surprised.
Ooh. Bro. Riffy, baby. Thank you for the tickle bitty. This is Barbie Girl before it happened.
They will never get the beat. Some folks got it, some folks don't. Some so you glad they never will.
Everybody sings
It really is. I didn't even know that was coming.
Sure you care. Jerry Ted is really sweet.
Watch the way he keep the beat.
Sweet as honey, he's a piece of cake. From the ginseng root and stuff he take.
Okay.
Vitamin E and all the bees.
He's so cool, he'll make you freeze.
Make it freeze.
Make you freeze.
Excuse
Ice
me,
cold.
please.
Step aside.
Hey, fellas. What's cooler than being cool?
I'm on a ride. I'm on a step. I'm on a side. Hey, ugly folks, go get some cyanide. And die.
This is awesome. What is happening?
Ugly is bad, bad is wrong, and wrong is sinful, and sin leads to eternal damnation.
How many of us are being led to eternal damnation right now just because we ugly? The correct answer is none of you, because you're all beautiful except for me. I'm just here.
Hot, burning fire, hot, burning fire, hot, burning fire, hot, burning fire. Squeeze the agony, squeeze the agony, squeeze the agony, squeeze the agony.
Frank Zappa's music just led everybody, just told everybody, if you're ugly, you're going to hell, because ugly is a sin, and sin is bad, and bad is wrong, and wrong is sinful, and sin leads to eternal damnation. And you heard it on the internet, which we all know what that means. Said, yeah, 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 yeah. Except when Frank does it, it's, I think, kind of cooler than Bebo. This is fantastic, dude. This is the end of side one. I love decay and reverb and spaceship and self-oscillation and riffs. It's so proud.
I'm so cute.
Bro. Who's singing I'm So Cute? Is that Baloo? Mazio, got you. Absolutely fantastic. And in case you're commenting on the remaster, we did all, as a stream, go looking for the original album proper. It was only released in 2012 to the medias that I have. Give me a moment. There was another like coyote out there. Clark was losing it. I just gotta shake it off for a moment. That was like, I gotta be careful about letting him out at nighttime. Yeah, I have to be careful about it. I can't. I don't think I can just open my door right now this time of year. They're like, yeah. I don't want him to figure out how to get through a fence. Dude's old, got enough problems to worry about. Okay. My guy's okay. You guys ready? Sorry about that delay. I just heard a noise that was not Clark in a safe spot. You know what I mean? Got to make sure my guy's okay. Okay, let's bring it back and do this here transition. This song was fantastic. A completely wonderful chop at materialism. Jones Crusher. Love the sustain on the guitar, man.
My baby's got Jones Crusher love.
Who's singing?
Jones Crusher love. Jones Crusher love. My baby's
Baloo,
got
okay.
Jones Crusher love. Jones Crusher love. Jones Crusher love.
I've only ever heard Baloo sing Mate Kudasai, and this is far and wide a different song than that. I love this.
She don't really fit like a glove. Said that little girl's got the Jones.
Got the Jones.
That little girl's got the Jones.
It sounds like it's live.
She's trying to find up the Jones.
It is.
Find up the Jones. Well, she's trying to find up the Jones.
Oh.
Find up the Jones. Find up the Jones. She don't
Grind up my nose. Oh.
never wanna leave it alone. She can push, she can shove, tell her just a nub. She can push, she can shove, tell her just a nub.
They're singing about making Flippy Floppy right now.
It's just a nub. It's just a nub.
Until it becomes a noodle stab.
With the red dress on, Steve shoots out from the speakers on the lawn. As we rollin' on the concrete floor. The wind can't blow 'cause the sky's gone. The wind can't blow 'cause the sky's gone. The wind can't blow 'cause the sky's gone.
Guitar
The
sustain.
wind can't blow 'cause the sky's gone. Jones Crusher, Jones Crusher. Deadly Joe's better get the car. She's a Jones Crusher, Jones Crusher. Deadly Joe's better get the car. She's a
Is he singing about her somehow like violating or causing pain to his Johnson?
ouch. Hey, look out for them deadly jaws. I'll give you
Is this about a Toots? Is this about a TJ? Is this a song about a TJ?
the baby.
And then this solo? This lead is amazing.
Oh, Jones.
Music, concrete interruptions. Round Okay. This song is about a teeth job. Whoa.
All the fun in the world.
And this is what you're talking about.
Larry's not with us anymore. He went on, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. He bit the big one.
Oh. This feels like the end of a TV show noise. Rip Larry. Is there lyrics to this? If so, give me a genius. This sound is amazing. Instrumental, thank you. Rat Tomago. Bro. That drum sound. Is this Baloo? This is Frank. Night, Donnie. You're in your element, always here. The drums. Actually, to answer a lot of you guys, it's not the mods tonight. It's genuinely the auto moderator. This is literally Twitch's auto moderator. If anything, the mods are giving you permission to have free speech by allowing your messages to go through. Just point blank, period. I've always allowed for free speech to happen on my channel because we've always respected the rule of respecting one another and respecting music. So I'm always cool with you guys saying things. When it gets overboard, we either time out, ban, or just be like, hey, that one's not a cool thing, and we just move past it quickly. But just so you know, yeah, if you type something and it gets blocked, it's 100% the Twitch auto moderator and not us. Bro. He's just ripping. Bro. All right. He's super good. Look, I'm pausing it because I have to make commentary on the song or YouTube gets weird, but I think it's important for me to note that after digging into Frank Zappa the last couple of months, I think it's only right that I admit that I now believe Frank Zappa deserves to be in the conversation for potential one of the best guitar players. I'm of the firm belief that there isn't any one best guitar player, but when I think about what makes up a guitar player, one of the best guitar players, creativity, innovation, all of those things pop up, right? Your ability and for him to create the sounds that surround the band and then him just fly off the handle with the guitar solo like this is amazing, especially when you know the brain that goes into everything else that he did. I think he absolute like even things like altering his guitar to make his pickups out of phase, like he really did have such a cool improvisational nature. And I think his ability to throw down on the fly and his genius to interweave his use of live performance with studio overdubs. There's a lot that makes him special. And while I'm not going to say any one guitar player is the best guitar player, I think in my current lexicon, Frank deserves to be in the conversation. Say what you will about it. You can argue the point either which way. I'm not saying definitively he is or is not, but I'm saying he deserves to be in the talk. It rips. A classical composer with a rock band instead of an orchestra. That's all. With the love of rock music. Bro. This is ripping so hard. And the drums. With a little bit of the mustard of time. This has been incredible. This has been a masterclass. You do. You're a student of rock and roll to play like this. There's no question about it. And it just hard cuts. I love that. I love that it hard cut into that moment. That made me so happy. That really did. Rat Tomago was a masterclass of guitar. And it's not the one that makes me feel like it's not his best work, I don't think. But it's absolutely one of the ones that makes me think like, yeah, he deserves to be in the conversation. And Gizhenge, by the way, you mentioned this. I wanted to comment on it before we got too deep into the next song to where I couldn't think about it. But Joe's Garage was almost gonna be the next album. The reason it wasn't was because of time. And in some conversation with Crimson Raider, he and I have kind of a short list of really long yet essential albums that we're going to do on a Giz Day Presents. Joe's Garage is one of them, and so is the Stevie Wonder album, song like the key songs in the key of my life, or whichever that one was. But just so you know, it's going to be like a one long sit and listen kind of thing, because I absolutely have seen too many people tell me I need to listen to Joe's Garage. But again, with the scheduling, it does get a little bit difficult. So there are going to be, and I'll of course announce it ahead of time, but we're, some of the longer necessary double albums are going to end up on those days where the sole intention of that day is to knock out a long album. Just so you guys know kind of what the plans are behind the scenes. I'm going to bring it back to Wait a Minute, since I know it was a hard stop. Gosh, I love that he did a hard cut. It's very rare that it works, but when it works, it's a friggin' banger. And hard cut on tape, especially, is essential. Wait a Minute is the next. It's a 33-second music.
Wait a minute. We gotta get something happening. He is in there spending thousands of dollars and shit. Should make this worthwhile. We should get into something real.
Ooh.
Man, he's not interested in the leather. Shit, that shit's been fucking rubbed in the ground.
Huh. Interesting.
That's
Leather.
It's going on 2 tours old now. We gotta come up with some new shit.
Hey there, people, I'm Bobby Brown.
Okay.
They say I'm the cutest boy in town.
All right.
My car is fast, my teeth is shiny. I tell all the girls they can kiss my hiney.
Nice.
Here I am at a famous school. I'm dressing sharp and I'm acting cool. I got a cheerleader here, wants to help with my paper. Let her do all the work and maybe later I'll rape her. Oh God, I am the American dream. I do not think I'm too extreme, and I'm a handsome son of a bitch. I'm gonna get a good job and be real rich.
If this isn't a satire that is still too friggin' accurate, I mean, it really is. Like, look at true crime documentaries on Netflix, and it's riddled with Bobby Brown. Okay, this is Frank's most popular song. Holy cats! This is literally it's a satire that disgusts me, that is still relevant today. And unfortunately, given the human condition, I don't know that it ever goes away. I think that there are always going to be tool-like people like Bobby Brown. And you absolutely warned me. This doesn't make me, but again, I think this is the kind of music that you have to see for the satire that it is. If it's uncomfortable to talk about, friggin' good. It should be uncomfortable to talk about. We should not be sitting here laughing about it, right? It should be something that, but it's also the same kind of thing as comedy, right? Like, we have to be able to laugh about it to see how preposterous what's happening in the world is. And I think Dave Chappelle, one of the most controversial comedians ever, really, really, really kind of hits home with the fact that he hits very uncomfortable topics that people say we shouldn't talk about. But if we don't talk about them, we are dooming history to repeat itself, in my opinion. I don't think that our word is funny in any way, shape, or form. But do I think satire pointing out the lunacy that we enable this kind of thing to happen as a culture by acting X, Y, and Z way, building laws around protecting people that can afford that kind of attitude? Friggin' no. We should be coming up with ways to talk about this in the open. And I think that Zappa is a friggin' ballsy genius for doing this. And I think it's amazing that he takes a situation that he sees in America and literally just goes right up its poop chute. I'm frustrated that we're sitting here talking about how this is a relevant piece of satire, but I ask that you consider the fact that this is still a relevant piece of satire and go forward thinking to yourself, maybe we should have a more open forum for discussion of conversation. You know what I mean? There is, if you are looking at this for just the dirty words, you're trying to find reasons to be offended. And if you're offended about the dirty words and not what the dirty words are calling out, go suck a butt and complain about somebody else getting your McDonald's order wrong or something. I've got no time for that. We need to be a forward moving people, not a people that are fighting ourselves to the point that we can't tread water. Let music do its friggin' job. And the same goes for comedy. Soapbox moment over.
Handsome son of a bitch. I'm gonna get a good job and be real rich.
Welcome to the stream, guys.
Women's liberation came creeping all across the nation. I tell you people, I was not ready when I fucked this dyke by the name of Freddie. She made a little speech then. All she tried to make me say when
it's so doo-wop inspired.
In a vice, but she left the dick. I guess it's still hooked on, but now it shoots too quick. Oh God, I am the American dream, but now I smell like Vaseline, and I'm a miserable son of a bitch. Am I a boy or a lady? I don't know which. I wonder. So I went out and bought me a leisure suit. I jingled my change, but I'm still kind of cute.
Just unrelated to the many soapbox directions I could go here, or the laughter about smelling like Vaseline. My anecdote for this moment of pause is that the only reason I know what a leisure suit, why can't I say leisure suit, is because of the TV show Freaks and Geeks. It's like a European jumpsuit. And I don't know what a leisure mask is, and I'm afraid to ask.
So I went out and bought me a leisure suit. I jingle my change, but I'm still kind of cute. Got a job doing radio promo. And none of the jocks can even tell I'm a homo.
Oh.
Eventually, me and a friend sort of drifted along into S&M.
Oh.
I can take about an hour on the Tower of Power, as long as I get a little golden shower. Oh God, I am the American dream, with a spindle up my butt till it makes me scream. And I'll do anything to get ahead. I'll lay awake nights saying thank you, Fred. Oh God, I'm so fantastic. Thanks to Freddie, I'm a sexual spastic. And my name is Bobby Brown. Watch me now, I'm going down. And my name is Bobby Brown. Watch me now, I'm going down. And my name is Bobby Brown. Watch me now, I'm going down.
Not to kink shame, because I don't think it's right. People are into what they're into. I'm just saying personally, this is like actually a fear of mine. The second that bathroom time gets involved in love time, we've gotten so far off the rails. You know, it's like it's almost unrecoverable, I think. And there are just some things, and like to people that like the pee and poo stuff, like, so cool for you. I'm so glad that you figured that out about yourself, that you were brave enough to just branch out and try something new. Some things you just know like aren't for you, like the movie it's not one of those things where it's like, you know, you got to try something to realize you don't like it. Like, you know, a guy going down on a guy, you know, it's not one of those things. It's just like I immediately know without having to try anything that I don't want pee or poo stuff. No, it's like a no-brainer. You know what I mean? And again, not to kink shame. I'm so out on the pee and poo stuff. Like that should be on more dating profiles. I don't get what other people. Yeah, exactly. And if anybody does try the putting the no pee or poo stuff on a dating profile, let me know what kind of results you get. You know, not that I'm looking, but I am just anecdotally curious at this point.
I knew you'd be surprised.
Bass, baby. But Bobby Brown was a homosexual, according to the song, so this wouldn't apply in your context there, Dean. This is just one of those things that we're there left to deal with, you know? This bass is so wonderful. You know, for the first time, I'm hearing this bass line, and it's bringing me to Stefan Lessard, the bass player of Dave Matthews Band, who's one of my favorite bass players that's like alive and touring today. Really a virtuosic dude. This bass tone is kind of bringing me to that, and it makes me wonder if Stefan really dug into Frank's work. This might be the spiciest any stream of mine will ever be. I watched Castle Rat. That was pretty spicy. Måneskin was pretty spicy. But this is spicy. This is just such a nice jazz vibe that's really featuring the bass. I have not, but the drum bombastics, the timing, I love this. Dude, Sleuzes, thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you. There's something really, really, really awesome about discovering music with people who are both, again, familiar and not familiar with it. And I think that there is, when you have like a safe space to say, I like this song or I don't like this song, and be able to have a conversation about the lyrics, I think everybody is kind of more enriched for it. And I know that people get frustrated about a music discovery stream being like, you're not even listening, you paused it. I see this as no different than like bringing an album over to your homie's house. It's not like you expect your best bud to like sit there in like silent reverence as they listen to your stuff, right? Like there's a conversation. That's what makes the music thing beautiful. And all of us, I think, have heard songs that we liked and disliked on this thing. And that's the beauty of a music journey. We just happen to have created a forum with which to do that. And so I think, again, yeah, there is an element of pausing it, but it's the same thing as like a movie when you don't want to miss a good scene. And it's the same kind of thing here. Like no human being is going to catch everything. No brain is big enough to listen to a Frank Zappa album and walk away and say they could tell you every part. The beauty is going back for the re-listens on the ones that particularly move you. And because of the way we do things, I feel like we've got, so many different eyes to catch things along the way. And I have the video journal element where I get to reflect and, in vanity, watch my own videos and catch up on the chats that I missed. And, sometimes it's really, I think, my favorite part. We get to look at something like this, which admittedly in so many other streams and so many other channels, I think that this album would be treated with kitten gloves, a red hot poker, or not even considered to be listened to because of the subject matter. And I like that we have a safe space where we can discuss what it is music is saying and doing and meaning. And I like, we can acknowledge like we're people that don't agree with our word. We don't need to tiptoe around the fact that we know that it happens in the world and that it's bad. We should be able to talk about it. And I like that we have a community that's more about reason than it is about appearing to be on the right side of an argument. I want people to think for themselves, and I think music is a really great, instigator of introspection. Frank, in particular, I don't know that there are too many artists that can write something to be a musical equivalent of a modest proposal and be so meaningful, and you know. It's like a Dada inspired musical, a modest proposal about butt stuff. And it's amazing. And I agree with you on the context. I also think maybe Les Claypool probably heard this and got inspired.
Why don't you take it down to C sharp, Ernie?
The Sheik Yerbouti Tango. Whoa. Whoa. Santana kind of esque sounds. Bro. On a mobile 4-track? This is Frank, not Adrian, right? This wail's so hard, man. I've got to see him do this. I think I've just decided that the next Frank I visit is going to be a live thing with video. Marmar, this is something that you can help me with, right? Oh crap, an ad just started? Okay, I'll be right back, I guess. We back. Okay, guys. Sorry about that little delay. I'm going to run it back a little bit so we don't get, F-worded because of the ad break. Oh, Marmar, I was asking you about getting me a live Zappa performance, since that's what I've decided I'm going to do next in the Zappa journey. Be safe, Sam. Marmar knows me. He'll figure it out. It's descent into dissonance. His interweaving. This album really does just go further to solidify my idea. Phrygian, thank you. That's one I'm not familiar. Like I've not looked into myself. Like not one. That's one I've not learned personally. So it's not going to be one I'd be able to recall. Though now maybe. This really does solidify my opinion, though, that Frank deserves absolutely to be in the conversation for one of the best guitar players. Dang. Look at him. Ooh. And then baby snakes. Ooh. Oh, hang on. I need to. Oh, I did like it.
Late at night is when they come out. Sure you know what I'm talking about. Take it away. They make the best kind of bed. Baby snakes. I look around and there's a couple right.
Is he singing about peepees?
Hear me? Maybe I think they can probably hear me making way. I'll take all I can get. Baby snakes. We live in a ho ho home.
Okay.
That is usually empty. Tiny too. They live by a ho. That is usually senti, which stands for
Society of Motion Picture and Television Engineers.
maybe.
Shots fired.
That is what keeps them insane. Well, in their pain, I think I'll give them a drink.
Whoa. This ending. Kind of reminds me of B-52s. Got you, thank you. Somebody explain shots fired to Blossom. I love our community. There's every generation represented, guys. Oh, got it. Rude.
Hey, I'm only 14, sickly and thin. Tried all of my life just to grow me a chin. Popped out once, yeah, but my dad pushed it in. Tell me, why did he hurt me? Lord, my legs up to you.
hang on. The album note. This occurred to me. There was album liner notes that were posted in my Discord here, really quick, by Sea Snake Sam. I wanted to check this out. The bass part is extracted from a 4-track master of the performance from Gothenburg, Sweden, in 1974, which I had Patrick O'Hearn overdub on a medium tempo guitar solo track in 4/4. The notes were chosen more or less specified during the overdub session, and so it was not completely an improvised bass solo. A year and a half later, the bass track was peeled off the Swedish master and transferred to one track of another Studio 24 master for a slow song in 11/4. The result of this experimental resynchronization, the same technique was used in Zoodler's Friendly Little Finger, is the piece you are listening to. All the sensitive, interesting interplay between the bass and the drums never actually happened. Also, note, the guitar solo section on the song Yo Mama on the side 4 was done the same way. The section and Rat Tomago were recorded on a portable 4-track. That's so friggin' cool, dude. That's so cool. Sorry, it just occurred to me. I wanted to read that before we got into it. Love when things like that work out. Taking a 4/4 and putting it to 11/4 literally means it'll only syncopate once every 44 beats. The big brain that this man has.
My next up to you. He's a Mexican. I'm lonely and green, too small for my shirt.
Green with envy?
I can teach you my hurt. Scared of the future, and I hope I don't grow. Listen, I know nobody likes me, 'cause everywhere that I go, they say no.
Yeah, you're right.
No. They say no.
I can't help but hear like Devo and Talking Heads influence in this too. And some Queen guitar tones. He's really talking about what it is to be a teenager in angst.
I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me. I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me. I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me. I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me. I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me. I wanna be dead in bed, please kill me, 'cause that would thrill me.
I also hate what they're saying, but I think it really is commenting on the fact that like teenagers really do have it tough. And I'd say the same thing today. I hated being 14 and I would hate to be 14 today. And honestly, I feel like there are a lot of teenagers, and I'm saying this as a much older brother to a 14, 15, and almost 17-year-old. I absolutely, and when I like put my Mr. Rogers brain on and I try to remember what it was like to be a child and be 14, I can remember having these big emotions. And I think it's perfect that Frank sings out, because I think we've all sometimes just being related to in a moment like that, like, hey, I know what it's like to want to be dead, is enough to feel like you don't want to be dead anymore. You know, sometimes it's really just the connection. and you know, I think that people that especially kids have the safety to express that they have those feelings, and the comfort to be related to, in that it's completely humanly normal, and you know, like, life doesn't have to be as big and terrible as the world makes it out to be on our behalf, you know. But again, I think that he sings into something it should inspire introspection, and we should be concerned about our kids, and you know, think about how much it sucked to be 14 and dealing with the fact that you were getting hair on your balls, or like that like all of a sudden you're bleeding from your downstairs, and like people talk about it. Like, I can't imagine for the life of me how difficult that would be. And I think that he has found a way to put this into words is really, really, really wonderful, and very relatable. We've all been there. I don't like what he's saying, but it's necessary to consider. And what a banger to put it to, right?
One more time for the world.
I see what, okay. What a way to end it. He's satirizing the teen punk. 4 on the floor, baby. It's not 4 on the floor.
City of tiny lights.
The bass.
Don't you wanna go?
Who is singing?
Hear the tiny auto horn. When the tiny blow.
Bro.
Tiny lightning in the storm. Tiny blanket.
It really does remind me of David Byrne.
Keep you warm.
Are we playing? Is that Galaga or Asteroids?
Tiny pillow. Tiny, 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 tiny sheets. Talking about them tiny cookies
Yeah, baby, we are.
that the people eat. City of tiny lights. Hey, maybe
This bass line, dude.
you should know that it's over there in a tiny dirt somewhere.
You can see it anytime when you get the squints. From your downers and your wine. You're so big, it's so tiny. Every cloud is silver liney. The great escape for all of you. Tiny is as tiny do. Tiny is as tiny do. Tiny is as tiny do. Tiny is as tiny do.
Yes. Harmony. This instrumental has maybe been my favorite part of the album. Unbelievable. This has maybe been my favorite on the album, guys. Kind of a Doorsy vibe now.
Here's a tiny auto horn. When the tiny blow. Tiny lightning in a storm. Tiny lightning.
Oh my god. The Descent. This is incredible. How does it rank on the album?
Talking about them tiny cookers that the people's eat.
It needs more listens.
That the people's eat.
That hi-hat work.
That the people's eat. And it's over there. It's over there.
All we're missing is Tina and the I Guess.
And it's over there.
The City of Tiny Lights has been my favorite so far, for sure. Oh, let's go.
I don't know much about dancing, that's why I got this song.
Okay.
One of my legs is shorter than the other, and both of my feet's too long.
Oh.
Of course, now right along with them. I got no natural rhythm.
I don't believe
but
that.
I go dancing every night, hoping one day I might get it right. I'm a dancing fool. Dancing fool.
Are we punk and disco?
I'm a dancing fool. Dancing fool. I hear that beat, I jump out of my seat, but I can't compete because I'm a dancing fool. Dancing fool.
Oh man.
The disco folks all dressed up like they's fit to kill. I walk on in and see them there, gonna give them all a thrill. When they see me coming, they all steps aside. They has a fit while I commit my social suicide. I'm a dancing fool. Dancing fool. I'm a dancing fool.
I think this song is kind of lit.
Dancing fool. The beat goes on and I'm so wrong. The beat goes on and I'm so wrong. The beat goes on and
It's
I'm
cool.
so wrong. The beat goes on and I'm so wrong.
Kind of Ghostbusters-y.
The beat goes on and I'm so wrong. The beat goes on and I'm so wrong. I may be totally wrong, but I'm a dancing fool. I may be totally wrong, but I'm a dancing fool. Yowza, yowza, yowza.
Yowza.
I got it all together now with my very own disco clothes.
Okay, so from the beginning.
My shirt's half open to show you my chain and the spoon for up my nose.
Is he talking about doing nose beers? Is he okay? I thought so. I wanted to make sure.
I am really something. That's what you'd probably say.
So smoke your little smoke, drink your little drink, while I dance the night away. I'm a dancing fool. I'm a dancing fool. I'm a dancing
It's like a sobriety anthem while being a satire of the nose beard time period.
I may be totally wrong, but I'm a... I may be totally wrong, but I'm a... I may be totally wrong, but I'm a... I may be totally wrong, but I'm a fool, yeah.
Hey, darling, can I buy you a couple of drinks? Looking for Mr. Goodbar? Here he is.
Wait a minute, I've got it. You're an Italian.
Huh? You're Jewish?
Oh, love your nails. You must be a Libra.
Okay.
Your place or mine.
If you guys know me, I was the number one listener in the world of the song "Born to Be Alive" by Patrick Hernandez, probably my favorite disco song ever. And this song that was totally punking disco culture and booger sugar reminded me of that song. So for whatever that's worth, if you haven't heard it, go listen to it. I loved Dancin Fool. I like that it seems to be a satire on drug culture coming from a dude that we all know as a sober person. We were born to be alive. All right, here we go.
Your place or mine
is the reason Catholic girls exist. Okay, so this song... Oh, we're jumping right into it. Frank really do be talking about stuff we need to be talking about.
I want a nasty little Jewish princess with long bony nails and a hairdo that rinses. A horny little Jewish princess with a garlic aroma that could level Tacoma.
He wants like a garlic eater? Like, I don't care what nationality you are, or ethnicity or cultural background. It just seems like strange that you want like somebody to smell like garlic. I love garlic. I absolutely want, but to be a garlic eater is totally different than just being a person that enjoys garlic.
A horny little Jewish princess with a garlic aroma that could level Tacoma. Lonely inside. Well, she can swallow my pride. I need a hairy little Jewish princess with a brand new nose who knows where it goes. I want a steamy little Jewish princess with overworked gums who squeaks when she comes. I don't want no troll. I just want a Yemenite hole. I want a darling little Jewish princess who don't know shit about cooking and is arrogant looking. A vicious little Jewish princess to specifically happen with a pee-pee that's snapping all up inside. I just want a princess to ride.
All right, back to the top. Everybody twist.
What is it that I'm listening to? This whole song is a Kappa Zappa. It's a Zappa Kappa.
Princess.
A grinder, a bumper with a pre-moistened dumper. A brazen.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Little Jewish princess with Titanic tits and sandblasted zits. She can even be poor.
Okay. At least he's not materialistic.
She does it with four on the floor.
Clearly, he's talking about the drum beat and not something else.
I want a dainty little Jewish princess with a couple of sisters who can raise a few blisters. A fragile little Jewish princess with Romanian thighs who weasels and lies for 2 or 3 nights. Won't someone send me a princess who bites? Someone send me a princess who bites.
I feel so weird that you guys are watching me hit the like button on some of these.
Someone send me a princess who bites.
I don't know that I have ever heard a song in my entire life that I would approach with the phrase tastefully racist. Until today, I can't say anything as a non-Jewish person. But this man's brain, it speaks way louder than the language of PC. And in every language. And I really appreciate it. Because as a person who thinks everybody should be able to be, I think that we need to not nose up to the idea that humor can promote great conversation. All of that said, what do you suppose he meant about raising the blisters part? You think he's talking about like friction rubs? I couldn't quite decide on that particular lyric. Or maybe it was just to be okay. Thanks. That's all I nose up. Okay, dude. I see what you did there. It's a different time. Wild Love. Already immediate yes. And this is opening of side 4, correct? Just so I'm familiar. Let's go, guitar. I can't think of 8-bit noises that were predating Frank.
Locations are kissing quite a bit.
Later in the evening, leaves will fall, tears will flow, wind will blow, some rain, some snow.
Some snow.
Oh,
Are we ripping up Elvis right now?
Oh, some rain, some snow.
Oh, wow.
But that's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way. You just might find yourself in the clutches of some wild love.
Oh, man. Why do I feel like Fred Flintstone is about to roll a strike? Or somebody's blinking in cartoons. The guitar mini soaring here.
pain, they'd refrain. He'd go home and hone his bow wow.
Oh, tragic case may also to I'm sure you love.
Are we talking about people doing the dragon love to Elvis?
Find yourself in the clutches of some wild love.
This piano.
Nowadays you get dressed up and later you get messed up.
Okay.
But still you're pretty hip. Yeah, later in the evening you'll explain she'll remain. You're real modern, she's the same.
The transitionary pieces and everything he does is better than everybody else's, period. Ooh. Buddy. And then we get this nice little vamp jam here. What does sinister footwear mean? Oh, man. Then I want to hear whatever that's on. Oh my gosh, this has been my favorite part of the song by far. The drum panning that he does. I just want us, headphone listeners, identify yourselves. Where I'm gonna bring it back. I want you to hear how the drum pan runs as he's doing this tom run here, and it's gonna go from the left to the right in terms of orientation. And just to answer everybody's question about my orientation, this is my left hand, and this is my right hand. That's what I was talking about on the drums, though. This is Yo Mama. Oh, this is a 12-minute banger. This is the closer. I'm told the banger's coming up. Okay.
Maybe you should stay with your mama. She could do your laundry and cook for you. Maybe you should stay with your mama. You're really kind of stupid and ugly too.
Oh.
Maybe you should stay with your mama. She could do your laundry and cook for you. Maybe you should stay with your mama. You're really kind of stupid and ugly too.
He's really burning them. Maybe you can stay with your mama. There's another Easter egg that you guys have been throwing at me. I love it. I still think Tiny Lights right now has been my favorite.
Or being out in the street.
He's really self-referential in his work, calling back earlier songs here.
'Cause if you play the game, you will get beat. Maybe you should stay with your mama. She could do your laundry and cook for you.
I love this kind of
Maybe you should stay
lo-fi
with your
thing.
mama. You're really kind of stupid and ugly too. And you should never smoke in pajamas. You might start a fire and burn your face. Maybe you'll return to Managua. You could go unnoticed in such a place.
I heard a song by Gentle Giant once that this moment brought me to. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember it was them. Oh. I'm loving this tone so much. Are the pickups out of phase? You can also hear the pick attack. It's like he put a microphone up to the electric guitar, separate of where the amplifier is being microphoned, and you're hearing you're literally hearing like the equivalent on a guitar string. It's fantastic. He taped the pickups. Such an interesting sound. Hey, of course, Lumpy. Thank you for being around, dude. These bombastic kind of soundscape noises here. Kind of reminds me of like yes noises I heard recently. Oh man. You hear this hi-hat? They're not syncopated at all. By design. Is there more than one snare? Okay. I'm hearing two snares on the left and the right. Really picking up. I have not. This has had some of my favorite Frank guitar work by far. You hear the Hammond organ in the back? Oh, and it syncopates. Yes! Kind of a Rush vibe. Immaculate. This is so huge! I'm 33. These synths are really uplifting the whole thing. Kind of serving as a rhythm track for him to just fly. This is incredible. This has been my favorite guitar work from Frank on this album. Recency bias taken with a grain of salt. This has been like Zappa meets Floyd kind of sound. I didn't see it going there. What do you mean?
Maybe you should stay with your mama. She could do your laundry and cook for you. Maybe you should stay with your mama.
Ties it all back in.
Really kind of stupid and ugly too. And you should never smoke in pajamas. You might start a fire and burn your face.
Oh man.
Maybe you'll return to Managua. You could go unnoticed in such a place. You ain't really made for being out in the street. Ain't much hope for a fool like you. Cause if you play the game, you will get beat.
Whoa! Yes! This album stuck the landing so hard, dude. I'm such
Patrick
a fan.
O'Hearn, Adrian Ballou, Tommy Mars, Terry Bozio, Peter Wolf, Ed Mann. Thanks for coming to the concert. Good night.
This was incredible. It was satirical. It was in your face. It caused discomfort. But it's like it comes in. It's an album that just raw dogs you. You know what I mean? Like, but that album absolutely stuck the landing. This is exactly what music needs today in the world. I mean, truly, I really feel like it stands as a timeless work. I truly think that. I think it, and it's funny because when I compare this to, like, say, Apostrophe, right? I think Apostrophe has been maybe currently my favorite album as a work. And it's digestible, it's kind of user friendly, right? This is a man who evolved. The 5 years, you really see how far the man has come. And this is one of those ones where the works that you hear in just his virtuosic guitar playing from Rat Tomago and Yo Mama really, I think, shines louder than some of the rest of his works. I think that it's funny to me, and I see why it was that people were like, Walter, are you sure that you want to listen to Sheik Yerbouti? Because you don't know what you're getting into. And knowing that you guys know me, I can understand, but I will say, while I blushed and while I'm, while I joke about being a prude, I feel like satire like this is what the world needs. I think we really need to be able to look around at the tense situation that's the world right now, have a laugh about it, and talk critically in a safe place where it's not going to be a volatile discussion. People need to have a free expression of ideas, not a free expression of hate. And I think that Frank really sums that up. Yeah. I really, really, really enjoyed this. And honestly, it's not music I would daily drive, but it's music that I believe wholeheartedly in the message of. And some of it I would absolutely daily drive, right? Like, but they're probably the more instrumentally parts of the parts I'm trying to, like, make people laugh at for the blushing about the pee pee poo poo thing. But I think that there is clearly genius through this, and if you can look past nose upping, if you can look past saying like, oh, I'm above music like that, you could really find that there's a lot to chew on and consider. So yeah, guys, I free moistened rump. Yeah, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. This one was a wild ride. This one definitely went places. You know what I mean? Like, this was a wild ride. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye. I love yous.